Have you ever wondered about the invisible but deadly elements of the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Today, we delve into the challenging task of determining the gamma ray and neutron dosages that these cities received during the tragic events of August 1945. In the early morning hours of August 6, 1945, the world witnessed a horrifying display of power when an atomic bomb named Little Boy was dropped over Hiroshima by the American B-29 bomber Enola Gay. 3 days later, the second bomb, Fat Man, was dropped over Nagasaki. It was a moment that changed the course of history, and the aftermath is still felt today. Immediately following the detonation, gamma rays and neutrons, invisible killers, were released. Gamma rays, being electromagnetic radiation, are highly penetrating and can cause significant damage to living cells. Neutrons, on the other hand, are uncharged particles released in nuclear fission reactions that can also cause severe biological damage. In the immediate aftermath, measurements were challenging to acquire. The cities were in ruins, and radiation sickness was taking hold of the survivors. Yet, it was crucial to determine the dosages to understand the full extent of the damage and to prepare for future nuclear disasters. Over the years, various studies have been conducted to estimate these dosages. Early estimations were made based on the observed effects on survivors, the so-called hibakusha. These studies focused on the long-term health effects, such as cancer and genetic mutations. By the 1950s, more systematic efforts began. Researchers started using physical methods to estimate the dosages. For example, they examined objects that were exposed to the bombings, such as roof tiles and bricks. These objects contained traces of elements activated by the neutrons, which provided clues about the neutron dose. In the 1960s, dosimetry took a significant leap forward with the introduction of computer simulations. Scientists were able to recreate the bombings virtually, providing a more detailed picture of the radiation doses. Fast forward to the 21st century, and these estimates continue to be refined with more advanced technology and methodologies. However, it's important to note that these are still estimates. To summarize, determining the gamma ray and neutron dosages at Hiroshima and Nagasaki is a complex task. It began with observational studies, moved to physical examinations of irradiated objects, and has now advanced to sophisticated computer simulations. Despite these efforts, pinning down the exact dosages remains elusive, a grim reminder of the devastating and far-reaching effects of nuclear weapons. This knowledge serves as a stark warning of the potential consequences of nuclear warfare, urging us to strive for peace and disarmament. Stay curious, stay informed, and remember, the lessons of history are our guides to the future.